Good morning. How are y'all this morning? Told y'all I was going to be coming at 9:30. I'm 3 minutes late. My hair's a mess, but hey, it is what it is. It's Monday morning. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm great this morning. Ready to get this week started and see what I can get into, what I can get accomplished. I'm so happy that you're watching this today. I want to talk about what happens when life throws us a curveball, or when life throws something at us and we have a setback. We may have our everything in order. We may have our mindset right. Boy, we're ready to go. We're so excited. We have something new, or we've set a goal and we've gotten everything lined out and we're ready to start it. And something happens. Inevitably, this happens, not all the time, but it's going to happen some of the time. You're going to have that life goal. You're going to have that really exciting goal, and then a roadblock comes. Maybe you're trying to eat healthier, and an event comes up, or maybe you're trying to work out and you injure yourself. That's what I used as an example in my blog post today. There's so many things. You're wanting to start saving and an emergency comes up. These things are going to happen. They're going to happen in our lives. It's just a natural thing, but it's how we handle that. Something I always told my daughter for years was, you need to learn to respond instead of react. And our thing is to react. Okay, that's human nature. We're taught, we're programmed to react to things instead of responding to things. And that's what we need to learn to do, is to respond. So when something happens, we've set our goals, we've got our mind made up, this is what we're going to do, and something stops us, something gets in our way, whether it's an injury, like I say, you want to start working out. Maybe your husband brings ice cream in the house and you're trying to lose weight. That's not a big thing, but it happens. Maybe, you're, like I said, again, you're trying to save and trying to save money and put money back, trying to pay off debt. And all of a sudden you have something break down. Whatever it is, these things come and set us back. The first thing I'm going to tell you to do, I wrote a blog post on this. It'll be going out at 10 o'clock this morning. I didn't say this in the blog post, but it's so important. You need to learn to breathe when this happens. That's the first thing. Anyone that knows me has heard me say this for years. Stop and breathe. Just take a deep breath. Do it for count of 3. Hold it to the count of 3. Let it out for the count of 3. Do that 2 or 3 times. Breathe and move on. I'm going to talk more about this Wednesday. I'm going to talk about what happened to me last week and how I could have handled it better. Sometimes I'm preaching to the choir when I come out here and say these things, because I'm talking to myself as much as I am y'all. The next thing you need to do is learn how to pivot correctly and give yourself grace. Always, always, always give yourself grace when something happens. If you stumble and you fall and you don't get done what you need to do, give yourself grace. Breathe, give yourself grace, and then sit back and see, what you need to do. My thing is that you need to put your head down, lift your heart up, and do what you can. Do what you can at that moment. So, putting your head down, you're determined. You're going to see what happened. You're going to see what you need to learn from what happened. That's, to me, what putting your head down is. You've got your head down. You're focused. You know that you've come across a stumbling block. What is that stumbling block? Identify it. And then when you lift your heart up, you're lifting your heart up to God and you're saying, Lord, how can I overcome this? That's the first place to go. Lord, please show me how to overcome this. Show me what I need to do better. Show me what I need to do to walk with you through this. And then after that, we're going to, boy, my mind just went blank on that. Okay, after that, we're going to do what we can do to get through this. So we put our head down, we identify the problem, we see where we went wrong, we lift our hearts up to God, and we ask God, to help us through this situation, and then we do what we can do. That's the best you can do, and that's what you need to do when life throws you these curveballs. I'm reading a devotion right now called 1000 Gifts by Ann Voskamp. This is it. I'm going through it for the second time. Wonderful, wonderful devotion. So it may be backwards to y'all. I never can figure that out if it's backwards or not. It's backwards to me when I'm looking at it right now. But wonderful devotion. And the first time I like to read through and just read. Second time I get my highlighter out, my pen out, and that's what I've been doing. And today, this statement just leapt off the page at me. It was, cause me to see all that encircles me today with new eyes of thankfulness. And think on that. Asking God to cause you to see. A lot of times we go through life and we don't see. We go through life in such a hurry that we're not looking. We're not looking for ways to be thankful. Our eyes are not looking for thankfulness. And we need to be. We need to be looking for thankfulness. You know, maybe this happened in your life and slowed you down in your life because you needed to slow down. You needed time to stop and think. I don't know. I'm still thinking on what happened last week. It's not a big deal. It's not nothing major, but I just put myself in what I called a tizzy. And that wasn't necessary. It completely was not necessary. So think again on that. You know, cause me to see all that encircles me today with new eyes of thankfulness. That is such a wonderful statement. Ann Voskamp, I love how she writes. She's just a wonderful, wonderful writer. So think on that today. You know, cause me to see. Cause me to see. So again, go back over that. When life throws you a curveball, when things happen and they set you back in your goals or whatever in your life, first thing I want you to do is stop and breathe. Stop and take a breath. Breathe. Don't get yourself wound up. Just stop and breathe. Next thing, put your head down and think about, you know, what went wrong. Set your determination to turn things around. Then lift your heart up to God. Lift your heart up to God and say, you know, God, I can't do this without you. I need your guidance. I need your help. Show me. Show me, God. Show me. And then the next thing is do it. Do what God has shown you to do. Do that. And then you're going to turn that setback around. And, you know, when you respond to it and not react, that turns that setback around. You know, we so often want to, you know, get ourselves worked up over something, which again is what I did last week. I'll talk to that Wednesday. And, you know, preparation, that's another key thing. And that's part of what I'm going to talk about Wednesday too. You know, when you're prepared for things, and I don't mean prepared for setbacks, no. But when you're prepared in life, when you're prepared for those setbacks that are going to come, when you are prepared for, well, let's give an example. So food comes in the house that you shouldn't eat. You're trying to eat right. Food comes in the house that you shouldn't eat. If you have your pantry and fridge filled with good food that you enjoy, that's healthy, that might help you through that. I don't know. Sometimes we have to work on our mindset a little bit more. Another thing is with your finances. If you have a good savings set back, when those things come up that need repairs, you're ready for them. So a lot of times preparation is the key. But again, let's learn to respond instead of reacting. Let's learn to breathe, head down, heart up, and do what we can do. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 9:30. Y'all have a great day, a blessed Monday. Get your mindset right because you don't want to get sideways this week like I did last week. Thank y'all. Have a great day. Bye.